outpaces the NFL in receptions. It's the Aviators and the Bears, and it's A Sports.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates.
Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they take over in a precarious spot here, albeit after forcing the fumble at the goal line. This is safety territory as they start from their own one. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw taken in by Diggs. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Going deep for Diggs. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play there. 69 yards. Patrick Mahomes, he can do everything seemingly, and that time he just reared back and let it fly.
And we often talk about hang time for punts, but in this case, we should probably calculate the hang time on that throw because that one hung up there for a long time and managed to keep going and going until it found its target.
And the final readout on next-gen stats, remarkable. That ball traveling close to 80 yards in the air. And it's caught. Touchdown. Stephon Diggs with career touchdown number 70. And the Aviators take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, the offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Touchdown! George Kittle, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Aviators have taken the lead.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. Because these tight ends...
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all, but right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Mahomes to throw once more. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he'll be brought down at the 27. On second down, here's Barkley. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. To throw, it's Mahomes. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And that's incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Tucker's kick is good, and they take a 17-14 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, most quarterbacks would tell you.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
A first down carry for Barkley. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. But now he appears to be in some pain. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6. They go play action. Now Mahomes to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball.
Touchdown! Stephon Diggs. His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Aviators will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score.
So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. Final shot before the half for Mahomes. Going deep for Diggs. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on around the NFL here in Week 5. We'll get started out in Denver, and it's the Jets who are out in front in that one. Elijah Moore, a touchdown reception. From there, we head eastward to...
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Taken from about the 12. And able to get this out to the 25. And now we move our focus to Stephon Diggs. And I think we both agreed he could have a really good game. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. This one caught by Kittle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They go play fake. Mahomes. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. A turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. Diggs with a good footwork. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back back on.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Cooper Kupp, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Aviators take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Circle that. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Going up top for Kupp. And this one is incomplete.
After what they've faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. On play action, it's Mahomes. He's got a man, complete. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And it's caught. Touchdown. Stephon Diggs. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Going up top for Kupp. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. Back now in Columbus. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. To throw again on second down. Mahomes. And that one complete downfield to Kupp. And all the way in for a touchdown. Cooper Kupp, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Aviators add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Stephon Diggs. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Aviators are... The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Mahomes now on first down. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Mahomes going to throw. And that's caught inside the going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Another touchdown here in the fourth quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last two drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Mahomes. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the block. So now we're in the final minute of the game of the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Mahomes now on 1st down. Going deep for Diggs. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
On 2nd and 10, Mahomes. That'll be caught. It's caught. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
Well, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Bears come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now